other side to show what I mean. We had a talk about design, and always the problem is to do quick and fast designs. And in PagEd you have the possibility to do top menus. You know, you see it like here. So there was one reason for us to bring the top menu to the design of the site. And so Eugen did one thing in admin and blocks. If you look to the it's not hab ich hier einrichten. Sorry. Muss man in einem Block einrichten. Sorry, I must do one new block.
Das ist mein Recht.
Nee, das war aber der Auto-Content. I do one new PagEd block,
and now I choose the block and say English overview, and now I define the block width, the height of the menu points in pixels, and the submenu. And normally my menu must be shown if I switch to English. Yes. Okay. You see? It does. We have the changes to the English menu in the. If I have a screen clipper and check it, and if it's not exact, I can quickly manage this to show the menu in the right width, and now I can design or style the menu from PagEd, because meanwhile we are able to do this by class override. So normally we can choose different font weight, different font styles. We can add different icons before. We can do several other functions, all in PagEd. And even if we go to the modules, we have the option, we can set to show icons, and we can warning before deleting, show X colors, rich text editor, workflow, log or not, and class override. And if you go class override, you can, for every menu point, for titles, for teaser, and for items, you can define the class of CSS. So this is sometimes very comfortable if the template is not good enough. The user will use WYSIG, not. You can set the rich text editor for users, and for admin you change without, and so everyone can do this in module settings. And the last thing, this is only interesting for admin, this is the debugging. And you can set your PagEd to active, inactive, and PHP. Active and PHP means if there are any bugs in the system or anything is not working, you can start the debugger and you get results. I did a new post, new test environment, and we see
that we have a lot of information here. So here admin can see what is not with the system. And so for us it is really easy if we get this support message in forum to check the bugs in the system. And even if the changes not work, we can enter the site, enable the debugging system and look to what happens and at what point the bugs happen. You know, this is mainly important because we spare a lot of time, because if you do some work in support forums, you get questions about anything is not working, and sometimes you get a declaration of what happened. You can do nothing with it. You don't know what does he mistake? Does he do the upgrade correct? Is anything done right or done well? So if I don't know, I enter the site and I look, or I say enable debugging, do the same again, and we see, is it a PagEd bug, or is it a PN bug, or is it a bug from any other module? So all of you know, if you have different modules working, sometimes I had this with post new calendar or news ticker. I had the news ticker on the left side was running really fine. I changed it from left block to right block, and suddenly my complete layout flew off, and I had error messages, and I don't know what happened. So from where does this problem come? And so I have to use the post-nuke support and ask, and get no answer sometimes, because nobody was there who could imagine what could be happen. So we did this, and I think these are really very good steps. And the last point is most asked question, the so-called how is that called? Compliant, yes. Oyvind will work on this, and I think he has for the future the wish that the module is API compliant, and the work goes on even with the new post-nuke .8, but he cannot say the time it will need, and I think this is clear, because there's a lot of work to do. And so we stay first on 7.6 and rest, look the future to the release, and if it is finished, we make tests and try to make it really work. And if it is possible, we would be very happy if there are many people who use the editor. So at least one sentence to Transmailer, the newsletter module. I think I had yesterday a talk with Carsten Burgess, who works on this at post-nuke NOC, and Carsten has since 2.5 months a new job in Düsseldorf, and he has very much work now, but it is not from his eyes. He is working on the Transmailer, even on this step, to make it. We can we can talk with him and tell him all suggestions we have.
Forget Transmailer and work on what
Yes, I don't know. So maybe we have to. You can talk at PN4 with him. There's one point we